One of the questions that comes up a lot recently is how much traffic will you get to an article, and how can you know beforehand, before you write that article, how much traffic it will get to your site? And that's a tough question, because the numbers you find in keyword tools, they will tell you that this specific search phrase or this keyword or whatever will get X or Y amount of traffic per month. And it doesn't really add up. We've seen many times that today you'll rank for a lot of search phrases and keywords and not just a few single broad phrases, because people type more and more complicated searches into Google. So first of all, there's no exact numbers. You cannot find any tool or anywhere else where you'll get these numbers. But something that you can do if you want to figure out if one topic is searched more than the other is to try and type in these questions behind the topic in different ways. So try to rephrase the question that you want to answer in your blog post and come at it from a few different angles. Maybe just use synonyms and just other words. Maybe try to write it in a short sentence or a longer sentence, and see if these different variations of the same topic or the same question will also show up with Google autocomplete, or will people also ask. So if you find that the same question or the same topic comes up in different variations, that's a very clear indication that you have a broader topic, a topic with more searches. But if you can only trigger it one way with Google autocomplete, because maybe it's a more complicated sentence and maybe it's very specific, then you also have an indication that this topic will probably not pull in as much traffic. So that's one way to look at it. But I have more tactics around this in my course, and I'll probably also do a more in-depth video specifically about this, because it's super important down the line, at least, to be able to target topics on your site that gets more traffic. So in the beginning, I would not worry about this at all. So for your first 20, 30, 40 articles, if you can find anything with Google autocomplete, or people also ask, or one of the other methods, if you can find anything where you find no competition, nobody else wrote this article, or maybe you just find one very poor written article up there, so there's very little competition, then I would definitely go for it for a new site. But down the line, you want to be able to address bigger topics, and this is one of the tactics to find those topics. Simply just try and trigger Google from different angles. And another question I get a lot is, how is my course different from other blogging courses out there? And as you probably know by now, I don't talk a lot about my course. I just put this picture, this end screen in the end of all my videos, so you guys know I have a course. And then I like to have other people talk about my course. But I think it's also fair to address this question, like, how is it different? Because there's so many courses out there, and I think I've taken almost all of them over the years. So I'd say one of the first things where my course is different from all the other courses that I've looked at is around finding domain names. I really obsess over that. I really want to find the best awesome .com domain names that aren't taken. And that gets harder and harder. So I've found tactics and ways around this to find these really, really good broad domain names. And I also have an Excel tool inside my course that helps you do that. So that's definitely an area where my course stands out from all the other courses. And something else is around niche selection. I have a whole module about that, and that's also something that I see, or I personally believe that many other courses don't teach very well. They will tell you to go into every and all niches as long as you know something about it or whatever. But I've just seen so many niches be very, very hard to break into, or if not impossible, unless you are a very experienced blogger. And also around topic research, or people also call it keyword research, when you want to figure out what you write about, as we just talked about previously in this video, how to find these bigger meaty articles or topics that will get a lot of traffic to your site. I have some specific tactics inside my course on how to do that. And also when it comes to finding these topics to write about that will make you a lot of money with ads. So some topics will make you $10 or $15 per 1,000 page views, while others will make 3 or 4 or 5 times that, maybe $50 or $60 per 1,000 page views. So from looking at more than 1,000 articles over all my sites, I've found tendencies and trends, and I teach how to find these topics that make you more money with ads. And then of course I have the Build With Us section that's pretty unique to my course, where you'll see me build a site from scratch, from A to Z. I do everything on that site. You see me find the topics, find the domain name, choose the niche, do the topic research for every article up there. And I think that's very unique. There's so many hours of video there where you just see me work and follow my thought process step by step. And I don't believe anybody else does that inside their course. And finally, I also teach in my course how to write content for your site and types of content for your site that will get your site more backlinks organically. So as you know, I don't do much outreach and I don't ask or email people for links or pay for links. I just get them organically. And I've dived into the data across all my sites to see how can I get better at this, and that's also something that I teach inside my course. So you will be sure to write that type of content that will also get you more links down the line. Okay, enough about my course and about me. Let's talk about whether you should monetize your site with affiliate or ads. That's always a good question to talk about because those are the two major income sources for most of us bloggers. So I'd say now that I get more and more content up per month, I think I publish around 100 articles across my portfolio of sites. It's just easier to scale with content that's tailored toward ads because I can write about anything and I don't have to go for specific post types or article types that are tailored toward getting people to click and buy something. So I'll say if you want to scale a business like this and write a lot of content, it's definitely easier to do it with ads. And the ads are also more passive because you don't have to go in afterward and check if the product is still in stock or if they still produce it or whatever. And I mean, the ads will always get shown. If somebody will not advertise on the site, there's always somebody else who wants to advertise. So you don't need to look after the ads, you can say, as you have to do with the affiliate links. You have to go in and update those. And many times I never get to that task. I mean, it's so boring to go in and check your affiliate links and see if they still get traffic, they still have the product in stock and all that stuff. So many times I just forget to do that, and then the income from affiliate will just go down over time. And also I'd say if you have a strategy about selling your site eventually, something that I'm talking about, and I'll definitely do more videos about this site that I'm selling right now. I'm selling a site for more than $1 million pretty soon. I think I'll sell it. If you want to do that, if you want to sell a site, a small or a big one down the line, it's definitely easier also to sell a site that's mostly built around ads. So if you're also building a site that you think you might eventually want to sell, then I would also advise you to definitely consider having more ad income than affiliate income, because for the buyer, there's always risk with affiliate because that offer or that specific store might take down their whole affiliate program. I've had that happen a couple of times. And also we can see something like Amazon slashing their commissions again and again. So with the affiliate offers and the affiliate links, we're always dependent on somebody else being willing to have a partnership with us through an affiliate network or directly. While with ads, there will always be ads you can show on your site. But I definitely think you should still have affiliate links and feature affiliate offers and services and products on your site, because once you find a good product or service that you can market and where people actually buy it when they click over from your site, then it's just time to milk that product, you can say, to write every single article you can about how to use this product and really just teach people everything about this product. Answer every question people could have and just do it much better than these tiny little FAQs on Amazon or on the e-commerce stores featuring these products. Because if you do that well, you can easily write 20, 30, 40 articles many times about that same product. And now that you know that it converts and that it actually works with this affiliate link, you can make a lot of money from that. Okay, now let's talk about whether you should keep comments on your site or if you want to get rid of the whole comment section at the bottom of every blog post. So I'd say now that I post so many articles to my sites, there's just no way I can keep up with comments anymore. But in the beginning, it can make sense if it motivates you, but it can be such a time killer and it can just suck a lot of time and also energy if you have negative comments. So I would say for most bloggers, I think they should get rid of the comments on the site still, but there are also exceptions to this. Let's say you are in a very lucrative niche. Let's say you broke into finance or something where you have very, very high earnings per blog article. With ads, maybe you have fantastic affiliate programs or you have your own info product, your own video course or whatever that you can promote. If you're earning a lot of money per blog post, meaning that you'll have fewer articles on the site, then it can definitely make sense to have comments on every article, because as people go down to the comment section, they will stay longer on your site. So that's a good thing, because that's a quality signal to Google that people actually want to stay on your site. but you need to monitor those comments. So you need to weed out all the spam, and believe me, no system and no setup will eradicate spam from comments. It's just not happening, because people still think that those links they can place inside a comment under a blog post will matter for SEO. I mean, a lot of people still teach these dinosaur ancient tactics. And if this is you, if you have a site where you write fewer articles that are very long, let's call them cornerstone articles or pillar posts, or just really long, really good articles, then it can definitely make sense. But if you, like me, publish a lot of content, then it probably doesn't make sense. Okay, I hope some of these answers were helpful. Subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.